Hi everyone, it's the Tides Changing here, and welcome to part 2 of Let's Build a Restaurant. Today I'm going to continue working on the outside of the build, and my main goals for this part are to have the exterior wall colorings done and also to put in all the windows and doors. But before getting to those two things, I wanted to make this area 1 tile wider because Swiftly Simmer and Jaffa Cat suggested that I make this area 3 tiles wide so that I can put those dance floors from Get Together on the top here and have skylights that go all throughout the building. I think that could look pretty cool, so I'm just gonna get that done really quickly, and to make my life a little bit easier when moving it, I'm gonna just make this all one room so I can just move everything all at once. So get that. I think another reason why making this area 3 tiles wide is good is that now that I look at it, I think it would just balance things out a little bit better. Because, yeah, once I actually got this whole side done, I realized that 2 tiles wide is probably a little bit too narrow for this, but I think everything should move nicely as one room, so I'm gonna just scoot this over 1 tile, just so that way I don't make a mess out of pushing this forward, and then we'll grab this. Yep, so we're getting everything coming along nicely, although not that, but I think we're good. Oh, okay, never mind, that didn't come along nicely, not sure what. Okay, well, I'll just get rid of this, and then we don't need this or this either, and we've got some weirdness there, but now that's good. Okay, we're in good shape to move this over now. I'm sure this will look real. Oh, this didn't come over nicely. Okay, well, we'll just, I don't know, we'll move this over first. Okay, and then we'll do this over here, get rid of the extra walls. And yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. It'll also give me more space in the front to add in the logo and all of that. Okay, yeah, it definitely looks a little bit more balanced. And now to get in the dance floor. I forget which one it was. I'll just click on this one. Okay, yeah, it was this one. Yeah, I think this will look really cool. Whoops, okay, I have to go back and fix that. And I'm sure it'll look better once I get... Ooh, if this is... oh, wait. Never mind, we're still not... It's just 1 tile off from it all fitting in perfectly. It's so annoying, but at least we can overlap them, and I think it shouldn't look too weird. Can we do that? I'm gonna be so annoyed if I can't overlap this. Alright, I figured it out, and I overlapped it here and then overlapped it down here at this end just so it didn't look like it wasn't supposed to be that way. I think that looks pretty cool. Oh, whoops, okay, we had to fix the roof. And now that that's done, I'm going to move on to the wall coverings. I think that's probably a good thing to get done first. And I wanted to just put this wall out here so that I could kind of get just have the colors that I want to use next to each other. So, first of all, I wanted to use this, because I wanted to have some kind of white wall coloring, and I like that. Okay, maybe this one? Although this one's... I do like this one. It's a little bit more subtle, so I might go with that. And I also wanted to have either brick or wood, and we did have this wood paneling that came with dine outs, so I might use that, maybe in that color. And then... I wanted to have just a color, and before I was talking about using green, but I realized that since we're gonna have a lot of green up here with these plants, and then there's green here with these trees, and that it might just be too much green if I have green on the wall, so I'm gonna try out purple since it is a color that does look really nice with green. And I think I'll also get a stone mixed in or two. So perhaps this one. Where was the one? I don't think the one from Get Together would really work that well in here. Yeah, because it has that bordering on the bottom. If it did, I wish it didn't have that. It just kind of annoys me that that has that. We could also go with a brick. Maybe one of the new ones. Okay, never mind. I don't know if one of the new ones will work really well. I think I might just go with that stone I was looking at before, which was... Yeah, I was thinking about using that. Now I don't know about this wood paneling. Now that I got these other wallpapers on here, I don't think that really fits in as well as I thought it would. So let's try this one instead. Okay, maybe not that one. Where was the... Okay, this one. Oh yeah, okay, that looks better. So for the middle part here, I wanted to try out having this on it. And yeah, usually when I do wallpapers, I just do it in bits like this rather than just putting something all over the whole building. Okay, maybe not that. Yeah, I don't know about having this here. It might look... I was thinking about having some ivy going up it. So it might look better once I do that, and now that I'm getting this done, I'm not sure about these skylights up here. Something about this just, I mean, perhaps just playing around with the colors will help this to look better some, but it just doesn't look quite right to me right now. Okay, I think this helps some. Okay, yeah, that goes a little bit better with the colorings. And then another thought I had is that it might make this look more balanced if I make that level the tallest wall height, and then this one the medium one, just so that proportionally makes this look a little bit smaller. Although it's always kind of, I kind of liked how it looked before though. Yeah, I like this more. Okay, so we'll leave it like that. And I could also try out having the wood on this middle part instead of that. I don't know, maybe it did look better when it was just the 2 tile wide. I don't know. Now I'm thinking maybe that did look better. I mean, then again, this could look better once I get the sign and some ivy on it. I don't know, I'm just kind of putting it back to 2 tiles wide just to see. I don't know. Okay, I'll just leave it like this for now, and you'll let me know what you think of that now that you've seen what it looks like this. So I guess this looks a little bit better than the stone did. I just tried putting some brick on this, and I think it looks a little bit better than the wood and the other stone I had, but I'm going to move on from this from now and then just revisit it later once I have the windows and some more detailing done on this place, because I think that'll, just once I have more things done, it'll make it a little bit easier to tell what really looks best. But well, actually, okay, so what might help is putting in the floor I want to use first before doing that. So I think some darker wood would look better. Perhaps this on the outside just to give it a more worn look since it is out in the elements. I don't even know where that went. Okay, so we're gonna try that again. Oh, whoa, that was... I didn't mean to do that, okay. Yeah, I think this, putting that flooring will definitely help to make it a little bit easier to tell what looks good. The wall coverings are mostly done, but I'm not completely happy with this, so I'll probably tweak it a little bit. But first I wanted to get the windows in, just because I really feel like it'll make it a lot easier to figure out what looks best. Do I want to use these ones? I could use the spotty ones. Although, do they come in the medium wall height size? Okay, maybe not, so it might be better just to go with these ones, since they at least come in sizes for each of the wall heights. Alright, I need to use this one. And I'll just scoot this up right underneath it so it looks like it's all one window. And are these even the same? No, I guess they are the same color. They're just a little bit darker towards the bottom, I guess. Okay, and then on this area, I just wanted to have all windows. Okay, let's fix that. Yeah, I thought it looked kind of cool to just have this whole area be windows. And I'm just gonna do the same thing that I did over on the other one. It might look better to have these windows be in a brown color. I don't know, I think there's something that could look a little bit better than this white. Let's see, I know there's a black color. Black might not be bad. This could look good. Oh, at least on this part we could use this. Yeah, I think that looks better on here. Might just keep the white over here, but I could try. Let's try brown. Okay, actually I'm gonna go with the brown. I think it looks a little bit better. Okay, now that I've got all the windows in, I'm not so sure about this wall color covering anymore, so what I was thinking was that instead of the wood, I could use the stone that came with Get Together, just because I'm thinking that maybe having wood walls on the outside isn't really the best thing. Oh, I completely forgot to put windows there. Okay, I'll have to go back and fix that. Plus, if I use this, then I could use have the windows be white, and I think that would look better because then it would go with this, because right now this looks kind of out of place because it's white and then the windows are brown, so I think it would make that look better if the windows were white as well, because something with this whole middle area just doesn't look right. I'm hoping that once I start getting landscaping in, that'll look better, because I really do like the whole skylight idea, but unfortunately I have to have it be 3 tiles wide for that to work. Okay, yes, I think this does look better. Okay, so now let's just... I got all the wood, right? Yeah, I think we got all of it. So now to go ahead and switch these back to white. Yeah, I think this looks a bit better. Definitely makes this tie-in a bit nicer. And then I do need to remember to add in some windows here. I think I'll have some... Yeah, we should probably have some doors in the center there going out. That'd probably be a good thing to add in. Okay, so we'll get that. And I'll add some windows in. Okay, whoops, gotta fix that. I'll add some windows in. Ugh. Why are they not snapping correctly? It's so annoying. Okay, there we go. And maybe I'll have one... Yeah, we can have one go around the side. No, but then I feel like it should join. Maybe I just shouldn't have windows there. Yeah, I'll just leave that. Or at least I'll have the two beside here. Okay, I'll go with that. Alright, so now this is what we have with the windows and the paint done. I might mess around with using other colors instead of the purple, but I'll just keep this for now and move on. And I'll just, before I record the next part, I'll try out some more colors and then let you all know if I figured out something that works better. But I just don't want to spend a ton of time picking out wall colorings right now. I might also change this one too, I'm not sure. I also wanted to actually pick out a foundation for it. This one might be good, just the plain. Maybe I should go with the stone. Like, this might look cool. Ooh, that actually looks kind of cool. Maybe. Or we have this one, which is a little more... But then it looks... I feel like it looks kind of weird where the brick is. So maybe this kind of foundation... Do we have one with black on top? Yeah, we do. This might... Yeah, I think I'll go with this. Just because the stone doesn't really match that well, but I do like the black here. Just to break up the whites a little bit. Okay. Oh, and I just remembered that Dog Are Awesome mentioned that I used the wrong railings, so I did accidentally use the Get Together railings here instead of the spotty ones, so I'm just gonna fix that really, really quickly. I did not even notice that I put that down. Okay, so now that I've got my main goals for this part done, I'm just gonna work on some more of the details here. I wanted to also get a sign here just so I can kind of get an idea of how that looks. I think those were in... Yeah, they were here. So we can just make this one. So we just make this sign really large. Okay, not that. Yeah, I think that's a good size. Okay, so we'll do that. And then also have some text below it. Now it's kind of going off the... I think that's fine. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess the good thing about going with this... Oh, I like the... Yeah, I like the green with that. Okay, looks cool. Actually, let's try out a different one. 'Cause this one might be a better option. Yeah, we could also... Let's just give them all a try. I think that the last one looks better because it does fit in there a little bit nicer. Let's also get the green glow behind it. Okay, yeah, that definitely helps some. And then I also wanted to put some ivy on here just to see if that helps, just to cover up some of the brick. Okay, where was that? That wasn't here, right? Yep. Alright, I'll just leave that as it for now. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, I think blue looks a little bit better because that's kind of a... I don't know, it's kind of a weird green. So I think the blue glows a little bit better. Actually, do we have purple? I don't think we have purple. Orange is also another option. But I kind of like the blue. Or even that. That's a cool color. The bright orange is nice too. You know, I'll go with the bright orange. And it might also look nice if this is carried around through here a little bit. I don't know, the ivy... I'm not so sure. Whenever I put ivy on, I feel like it's too much, but I think it probably looks... that probably looks fine. I could always just tone it down a little bit. And speaking of toning it down, a few of you did mention that I had too many plants here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and thin this out a little bit. Alright, we have to have the grid on to even be able to do that. Okay, let's also get rid of this. Okay, well that's probably good. Probably good that I deleted that. Oh, and then what also might make this look better is adding in some of the ivy that had the flowers in it, just add some color. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, then I'll just make it white. Don't want to go too overboard with having a bunch of different colored plants, and then I'll just put another one in over here on the side. And I think that helps. Oh, maybe if I went with a different color for this and make it look better. I don't know, I just feel like I just feel like this doesn't go with this ivy that well. So I was thinking that perhaps changing color would help that. Okay, I think that helps some, and I'm actually gonna size this down. And we'll have it pop through at the top a little bit. Okay, I think that's better. Leave the one over, actually no, let's size this one down too, just because I want the flowers to be a little bit more subtle. Actually, yeah, so we'll have that there. And then Simatech and Alicia mentioned that they thought having roofs over the deck would look better. So I'm just gonna pull these roofs out a little bit further, have them go over the deck, see how that looks. The only problem is I wish that you could just get rid of the wall where it isn't actually above the inside, just because that would look so much better, especially right there. I thought there might have been a way to do that, but I can't remember. I think someone might have figured out a way to do that. I'll just leave it like that for now. Yeah, and these unfortunately can't go down any further. But I do think it looks better with some kind of covering over it, so I'll just leave it like that. And I wanted to figure out something else to replace these columns because they're more so just temporary, not really something I was wanting to keep. Okay, we could go with these spotty ones, or something else I was thinking was just using walls in the corners. Ooh, that looks kind of nice. The walls might look better though, because then they'll line up under. Yeah, okay, I think that looks better because it does line up under the fencing a bit better. It doesn't stick out from the sides of it like the columns do. And I'll just leave this column. I'll just leave that column over there. Maybe what I could do is have columns on the ends. Okay, never mind. Then they would still overlap a bit. Yeah, I was just thinking maybe I could do something like this. And you still have it sticking out the edge a bit. Oh, let's also fix that. And I'll have another one here. Although instead of that, I could do some walls here. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. Another thing I wanted to try. Can we have this on the... Okay, yeah, we can have this on the ground. So I could have this here, and then raise it up so it looks like it goes from the ground all the way to the top of that. Which might look kind of weird. Okay, never mind, that was a bad idea. Yeah, I'll just stick with the walls here. Okay, so just get the same thing, and I guess for these I'll just use the brick. Yeah, I think that only got... Okay, yeah, we can't do that on the inside of it, or else I'll just recolor everything. It's sort of annoying. Okay, we'll get that. Okay, yeah, I like this better than the columns. And it's a little bit tricky. Yeah, we'll just get that too. Or instead of the brick, it might look better to... No, not that. Let's try this. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better than the brick. It's a bit brighter. And then we could have these columns on the edges just to border the wall. Oh yeah, I think that looks cool. Yeah, I like this look. Yeah, that looks, I feel like it looks better than just having columns by themselves. And actually I wanted to try having some thicker trim. So what did we use? I think we used this one. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one instead. That definitely looks better. Okay, so just going around here, finishing that up. But I think I am gonna do this plant canopy thing over on that second floor deck on the other side. Oh wait, never mind, I put roof over it. Well, it might look weird if I have roof over this deck and then just do plants over this one, but then that roof goes further back, so then it's thicker by the time it gets out there, which I don't quite like. Yeah, I don't know about these roofs. Alright, it's starting to come together more, so we'll just add that in. Also do the whole wall thing up here. Okay, we'll get okay, not down there. And then I'll just add the same thing in right here. Okay, is that no, I think it looks fine right there. At least I think having the walls here does make this area feel a little bit more private. And then I'm just gonna pull the roof back over on the other side and just do it that way. I don't know, I'm not sure if I don't know, it might be too busy if I do another covering with the plants over it. It might be best just to keep that thing that's only over here. But yeah, that's what that looks like. It might be too busy having this in here, so I might I might change that next time. Don't know about that. Okay, but for this side I'll just get I'll just add these in over here. And you can't really see the walls anyway, so I'll just have that be all this stone. Alright, and then let's just get this pulled back over here and see how it looks. Yeah, I think it looks a little bit better over on this side. Still don't know about this. It just, I don't know, something about that. I don't know, I think it's a little bit too busy. So let me just get rid of the walls here, go back to the fencing, and then have just columns in the corners. That might look better than that. And unfortunately, it looks like I decided to put some flooring back in. Let's see if we can get that. Okay, good. Oh, sometimes the whole room system could be pretty annoying. Okay, and then I'll just add these. Okay, get these in the corner. Alright, and then that should be good. It might also be a good idea to get rid of that. I don't know, maybe these are fine. I'll just leave that there for now. Still kind of iffy on whether this was the best thing to do on this side or not. Before ending this part, there's one last thing I wanted to try, and that's getting rid of the dance floors and just using fencing instead. Because I think that would just fit in with the place a little bit better, and then you still do get you still do see the fencing when you're on the lower levels, which will look really cool. So I just want to try that because I'm just not completely happy with how the dance floors look, but I really like the idea of having a skylight. And I mean, we don't have weather, so we don't have to worry about it raining. Although, I don't know, I guess if whenever hopefully they'll make seasons someday, and then I guess if they do, you can just put roofing over it or put the dance floors back in. But for now, I feel like this would look a bit better. Yeah, I think that does look pretty cool. And then you can see the shadows of the fencing inside. And let's get rid of this flooring too, so we get a little bit better of a look. Yeah, so you can see it going down to the level below, and then if we get rid of these walls, then you can see it going in more. So I think it looks really cool. But I'll just go back up to here for now. Yeah, then this is what it looks like from the outside. Yeah, I feel like it does look better than those dance floors. I also wanted to get rid of these plants just because now that I've got more stuff in, I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit too busy having the ivy there. And I don't think it fits in with this build completely. I might put something else back in there later, but for now I just wanted to get rid of it and see how it looks without this in here. And let me also revisit the sign color, because without the ivy in there, it might look better to go with something else. I could go back to the green. Yeah, I kind of like the green now that we've got the ivy out of there. But yeah, that's gonna be all that I do in this part. I'm not 100% happy with the wall coverings, so I'll probably mess around with picking out some other ones for the next part. And if any of you have any ideas for the wall coverings, I'd love to hear that, because that's just something I'm kind of stuck on. I'm also sort of stuck on this whole roofing situation over here. But I'm gonna end the part here, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!